All right. All right. So we are going to briefly go over landing pages. I've done this before, but I want to show you a little bit about the landing pages, how effective they are, and then get into the new website pages that you can create. And as I said, the website pages that you're going to be able to create now are going to be exactly the same as creating these new landing pages. The landing pages haven't updated yet, but they will hopefully within the next day or two. So what we're looking at right now, if you look, this is one of our landing pages. Now, how do you get to this landing page? Let's go to our website. Now, Elite Realty NKY, this is our website. And if you look up here, e-guides, you've got buyer's e-guide, seller's e-guide, and staging e-guide. Let me exit out of here just so you can see. If I click on one of these, let's go to the staging e-guide. We go to this. We've got the logo. We've got the information here, your complete home staging guide, room by room guide. And here's some of the things that that is in this guide. Now, to get this guide, I have to enter in an email address. The cell phone is optional. And once I click that, I can download the staging guide. Now, here's what happens. Once you download the staging guide, you get the download. But for you, your CRM gets this information, the email address of the person that just added, that downloaded the staging guide. This is a landing page that is on our website, and you have the ability to create these. Now, we'll exit out of here. Let's show you how to create these landing pages. We're going to start here in Max Tech. Let me exit out of KVCore because we're going to go into KVCore, but let's go to Remax.net. Everybody's used to this because everybody goes to it every single day, right? We're going to go to Max Tech powered by KVCore. I keep it up here at the top. And the way I keep it up here at the top is I have this little ribbon. I can favorite this app. I'm going to click this. This is going to take me into my KVCore. And I'm going to go down here to all lead engines. I'm going to click that. It's over on the left side. And then I'm going to scroll down to landing pages. Now, for any landing page that I want to create, I'm going to go to my website address. For anybody else, Swella, you can just type your name in there. You can do this. I can actually create landing pages for agents. So if you ever need help with this, I'm available to help you out. But let's just go to mine because I'm going to show you a couple of things. And as soon as, there we go. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start building. So I'm going to click start building. All right. We just saw this a few minutes ago, at least an example of this. Here's what the beginning of your landing page looks like. Like I said, here, hopefully in a couple of days, this is going to look more like a Wix website. If you've ever put together a Wix website, there's some elements that you can add and make it more customizable. Right now, these are your customizable options. You can choose the background. You can choose the theme, whether it's light or dark. You can change the wording for this sentence, and anything here. Now, I'll show you, before we get into really the customization, there's a couple of things that you can change really quick. Let's say your landing page, you had the information here, but you didn't need these check marks. Let's say you just didn't have anything to put in here that made sense, that worked with what your landing page is about. You can simply double click to remove these. So any of those that I want to change, I can double click and remove those. Same thing with the logo. Here's the thing. If you remove the logo, there's a possibility that you're not in compliance with representing your brokerage. So I would leave that as is. And I'm going to get these logos updated. Right now it is the older logo, but I want this changed to the newer version of our logo. But let's start up here at the very top and take a look at what we have at the top and what we can change and what this does. And this drop down, yeah.
I had a quick question. If an agent has like their own logo too, can you add it up there with that one?
So you can add a secondary logo. I don't know that it will move over to here. So agents have the option. So just like I know you have your logo, you can go into your website and you can add a secondary logo in KVCore. I don't know if it will move to here because it may be required that it's the Remax Elite Realty logo. Now, here's the thing. Once the new change happens with the customization, you might be able to actually put your own logo in. And once we go over this really quick, I'll show you how to create your own web pages and show you what that looks like. So
Okay,
that may be,
awesome. Thanks.
it could be an easier option here in the next day or two. I was hoping to be live today, but not all of it went live. But up here at the top, we've got a drop-down menu, lead generations. We got a few different things. We can do video views, video plus lead, content hijack, text lead, address capture, Facebook chat. Let's say we just want normal old lead gen. Then we've got all this right here. Here's where we collect our lead gen information. But let's say we had a video that we really wanted to show. So let's go to video and lead. Well, we put that there. We can then, we have a new option that's up here, YouTube ID. So you can have a video that plays right here. Now, how do you get this video ID or YouTube ID to show down here? Well, first you have to go to your YouTube channel or a YouTube video. Now this could be something as simple as moving to Richmond, Kentucky. So let's go to Richmond, Kentucky. Let's see if there's like a video. Let's see here. Richmond, Kentucky flyover. Okay, so let's say you want to just take this video right here. I can click on here. I'm gonna pause it. Hey, I just said Wix. I need to find that YouTube ID. Well, if you scroll down here just a little bit, you'll see that to get the YouTube ID, you'll see it's the letters and numbers that's after the equal sign. So let's go back here to YouTube. We'll see up here at the very top, we've got the letters and numbers after the equal sign. Let's grab that. We're going to copy, go back here, go up to the top. We're going to paste. Let's see if that works. There we go. Now see how it changed? Now we have our video. So this video will now play, and we still have our options to try to get the lead capture. Now this can be your video. It can be any video that's basically on YouTube. So that is video plus lead. Let's just go back to plain old lead generation. We see that disappears. Over here next to it, hashtag, this is optional. Now, let's say you wanted to create a landing page that was strictly for Richmond listings. You wanted Richmond listings. You could hashtag this Richmond listings. And anybody that clicks on this, on your website or on this landing page, and you get the lead, it's automatically going to give it a hashtag Richmond listings. So, you know, if you get a new lead into your CRM and you see Richmond listings as a hashtag, you know where they came from and what they were doing on here, which makes that conversation a little bit easier. So now you can reach out to them and say, hey, I saw that you were interested in maybe listing your home in Richmond. How can I help? But you don't have to do that. It's completely up to you whether the hashtag is just for your own tracking. To the right of that, submit text button. All that is this right here. So right now it defaults to see the list, but I can change it to that, and it's reflected down here. So the only thing it does is just, what do you want that to say? URL after login. This is optional. Let's say you're just wanting their information for you to reach back out. You can leave it just as is. So the moment that they send in the information, then I think a little screen pops up that says thank you. It takes you back to your website, but they don't go anywhere any further after this. But let's say you wanted to send them somewhere. Let's say you had something you are wanting them to download. So this is something that I've used before. Let's go to my OneDrive. Real Estate Marketing Strategy Guide. So this is something that I have in that is for agents to use and download. But I can go here to share. I can copy this link. And then I go back in here, paste it there. So now, let's say I'm getting information. I want to find agents that are looking for some marketing support. I can send them a direct link to that. So the moment I get their information, they're then sent to that OneDrive where they could download that marketing guide. Get out of here. How do I minimize this? All right. It'll go away. Can you guys see that? It's there's a little bar up here that is in my way. Oh, maybe I can move it. There we go. So go back up here. So you can put any link to that. Let's say you're looking for you're wanting to find somebody who is looking to buy a home in a specific area. Well, let's delete that out. What I would suggest is first thing you could do, you could go to Flex MLS, you can go to Zillow. I would much prefer that you go to your version of your website. So if I go to our Remax Fleet page, and let's say I type in Richmond. No, wait, Fayette County, close enough. This is going to show me listings in Fayette County. I can copy and paste this. Now, here's the thing, is that we're on the Elite Realty NKY's website. Now, if it was Cassie, it would be Cassie Beach, remax.com / all of this information. I want it to be your version of the website, because if you take it to Flex, great, but there's nothing really on there. Even though your information is listed, there's no branding. It's just generic. It's just, here's your name, but there's nothing that says that it's you with Remax Realty. If you do it from Zillow, well, then whenever you scroll to the bottom, what do you see? You see other agents' information. I only want them to see your information. So go to your version of the website, pull something like this up. We're going to copy, go back in here and paste. And now they're going to be taken to your version of the website. So now if they do, not only are you going to get their information once they submit this, anything they do on this website, you're going to get the information. Where'd I go? I've got somewhere. Yeah, so anything they do, so let's say they look at a property and they save it or favorite it, then you're going to get the information in your KVCore. So if you can use this, it isn't required, but I would, if you want to send them to a download, send them to a spot after, that's where you put that. Now, right now, the cell phone isn't required. You can set it up to where it is required, and they cannot go any further until they put email address and phone number. Up to you whether you want to do that or not. I've used it before and I've gotten phone numbers. Other times I haven't, they've bounced. It's okay. The background, if we want to change this background up, we can go here. We can change it to a few different things. We can even change it up to our very own image. We can go to custom background. We can even use the primary MLS image. So if we do that, so let's say you're promoting one of your listings, grab that MLS ID number, put it in here, and the first image that pops up will be there in the background. If this looks a little dark to you, you can click a light theme, make it a little bit lighter. And then from there, the lead type, you can decide, am I going for buyers, sellers, renter, agent, vendor, or none? Once you've edited this and you're happy with it, you can hit save. Now, once you save this, you can never change this landing page up. This isn't something that you can edit once you're done. That's not a big deal because this page is going to be active forever. So let's say in the example with Cassie, if she's wanting to find listings in Richmond, well, she may now want one for Berea and then want one for Danville, because maybe she's going to market that differently. Maybe she's going to set up a Facebook ad to where she's going to market. She's going to put one in Richmond, one in Danville, and one in Berea. Well, you can change this. So now, because if you live in Richmond, but you're looking for Lexington clients, they may not really care about the fact that it says Richmond. That may actually make them say, well, wait, I'm not looking for a place in Richmond. But you can set up multiple of these. There's no limit to how many of these you can make, and they're always going to be active. Now, that is how to create a landing page. Is there any questions about this at all?
So you're recording this, we can go back and watch it as we do it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So if there's no questions, we'll get out of here. So I will show you, well, not get out of here, but we'll get out of this. Now, what if you create a landing page and you're like, all right, I want to see that landing page I shot once before, or I'm created once before. Where can I find that? Well, these are available. If you go to past landing pages, you can click here and they'll take you to some of the landing pages that you've had in the past. So if I look down here, I can see some of the ones I've created before. So with that marketing strategy guide, if you'll see, I created the lead generation page. I hashtagged it marketing strategy download. So I know that anybody that downloaded this guide was given this hashtag. I can see the number of views that it got. I can even go in and view and see what that looked like once before. So this is what it looked like. And if you notice, I had my own image there in the background. But I changed it up to create a winning brand, identify your strengths and weaknesses, get your guide here. But if I want to use that, so let's say I used this back in, what is this, May? Back in May is whenever I created this. So I had it posted for probably a week or two. One thing I can do, I can go back, I can copy this link, and I can post this back to social media. So since this is for real estate agents wanting to up their marketing, I can make a Facebook post that says, hey, you know, how's your marketing been through the first half of the year? Don't worry, there's still a whole nother half of the year to get it back on board or back on track. I can create a video, I can do whatever, and I can use this exact same landing page to get more leads in. So if you created something for the example of getting listings in Richmond, and you let it run for a week or something like that, and then you kind of go on, you can do it every single month. You just go back, copy the link, everything stays the same, and try to get new leads from that every single month. So any questions about this at all, your landing page?
Hey, Paul, I've got a question, and
Sure.
maybe I'm just a little confused, but so like this landing page thing, and I'm watching you on one computer and playing on the other one, but so building the landing page, when I do that with the Remax Elite Realty, you know, that little template you were editing earlier,
Uh-huh.
at the top, it's showing the URL as CassieBeachRealtor.com.
Uh-huh.
But when you actually go to CassieBeachRealtor.com, it's different. So what's the correlation between the two? I feel like I'm missing something.
Well, let's go to, well, so is Cassie Beach Realtor?
Yes, if you go to, yeah. Okay, yeah.
What do you mean? So you're not seeing the landing page here?
Well, so like what you're looking at right now, is that what you're editing on the KVCore stuff?
So in a sense, yes. Here's the thing. So any landing page that Cassie makes, you'll never be able to find it from here. So you're not going to send somebody directly to CassieBeachRealtor.com for that landing page. You're never going to be able to find it. It is a page that is never listed. So it's still a part. If you had the exact address, you could type it in there and it'll take you to CassieBeachRealtor.com / whatever numbers and letters that leads to that.
Okay.
So it's never something that you're creating just for your website. It's strictly a lead capture. for, it's just a lead capture page. So it's a permanent but unlisted web page.
Okay, so
SEO.
so basically these are two separate things.
Well,
Or actual website and the lead capture landing page.
well, if you go to, let's go to, oh wait, Cassie doesn't have it. Let's see here. So let's go back to mine. So let's go to this right here. So if I go to view, if you look at this address, it's paul-bradley.eliterealtyandky.com, ask, and then all of this.
Uh-huh.
If I actually go to my website, this isn't available anywhere. So yeah, so it's connected to your website, but it's not one of your website pages. So you're not
Okay.
creating this to
Okay, I got
your website. But I am going to show you that actually.
When you want when you want to direct somebody to that landing page, what are you going to give them?
This right here.
Okay.
So I'm just going to copy and paste this. So now let's say if I wanted to put this on social media. So let's go to Facebook. And then I go here. Let's see, I already had something here. It should just, all right. So now if you see, this is what they see. So dominate your market 24, download the free guide. And I can go ahead and post this and just show you. So I'm gonna take this out. So I can say, I'm gonna hit next. I'm just gonna post it. Oh, I have a typo. I always have a typo. This is nothing new. I had somebody message me yesterday. It's like, did you intend that typo? Like, nope, just that's just part of my charm. So now, so this is on social media. So if I click on this, it's going to take me here.
Okay, directly to that landing.
Correct. But now they're not just going to be able to go to my website from that. But yeah, so this is just I don't want to say temporary, but it is a part of my website. It just isn't one. It's only available to those I want to get to it. So the general public couldn't scroll and find it.
I gotcha. Okay, perfect. So it's just a unique page that you can use that URL and post it places, and they can
Yep.
follow the link.
So
too.
even the term landing page, it's just for someone to land. It isn't a place for them to cruise or discover. It's just a place that you send somebody to land there.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense.
But kind of somewhat what you're talking about. Oh, let me delete that because there is a spelling error. Where did I misspell it? I'm just gonna leave it up. Oh,
For real.
I was saying for real.
For real.
It's for real, yo. All right. So now let's go into, because I know kind of what you're talking about, Matt, and that's what I'm going to show you all next. So if we go over here to the left side, we're going to go to, we've got website manager.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's something that's nice, and this is the way the landing pages are going to look. You can now create additional pages for your website that can be seen to everybody. So if I go over here to pages, I can click pages. We've got, now this is brand new as of this morning. You've got these templates that you can now use to add to your website. So same thing, let's say that buyer's guide, let's say you just want to have that as an option, not a landing page, but something that's available on your website. You can add this. And as I mentioned before, if you've ever built like a Wix website or anything, some of this will look familiar. But like right now, we've got our the buyer's guide right here. And I can change up any of this information. So let's say steps in the home buying. Let's say if I'm like, all right, I'm gonna change this up, because obviously right here you've got just the default letters. You can type whatever you want in here, put in here. Or you can change it up. Let's say this image. All right, so this image necessarily wouldn't work for Central Kentucky. I can go in here, I can click the image. Now this is pointing for a URL, but I can actually just upload my own image.
So the changes you're making here would actually, like if I did these, would actually would change on CassieBeachRealtor.com.
Correct. And these pages would be seen.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So you can change all these. Now, this is the way the landing pages are going to be looking really soon, is that whenever you go into the landing page, you're going to see something very similar to the pages down here. Now, there's a couple of like here. So here we go. Here's a landing page, classic landing page, lead capture. So let's hide this. So we have seen this. We just saw this a few minutes ago, but we have some options now. If I click the little arrow, we can see there's some things that I can add now. So let's say I want to add a video. Well, I can drag this video over and I can put it wherever I want. So let's say I really want a video at the top. Let's close that. I can right here, same thing before. So let's go to YouTube. Let's grab this video, except we're going to grab the entire video. And then it should, I have to enter. So now with this, I can have the video up here. I can resize this if I want. I can move it. If I want to move it down a little bit, move it right here. This image, and I think just like Cassie was asking before, you should be able to now change this image. So right here, even says change image. That's convenient. Let's hit change image. I don't have anything that's uploaded right now. You can upload your own images. You can search for free images if you want, or you can upload your own. So if I were to upload and I looked for, you know, the balloon. Now be aware if some of the images are too large, it may tell you. But let's insert. And just like that. So we changed that image. So Cassie, yes. As long as, you know, just check just to make sure, but as long as it follows the, you know, the MLS guidelines, looks like it's totally fine just to put your own image up here. I think all you have to do really is just have Remax Elite Realty, you know, represented somewhere. But we can go and we can change all of this up. We can delete stuff out. We can add stuff. If I want to add a new title, paragraph, a divider, HTML, which is just where you can kind of create your own website stuff, icons, a form, you can add all this in here. You can even change the way that this flows. You can add rows to your website. So if I want a row down here at the bottom, I can add that. And then I can drag a content block here. So now if I wanted a paragraph, drag it here. And then I can put whatever I want in this. I can put my information, whatever I need. So I'm glad I came to this because this is actually, so, all right. So everything that I told you about landing pages before, scrap that because this is your new landing page. You can still use the old landing pages because I don't know if they're going away, but this is the way you can create new landing pages. Now, here's the thing, is that whenever you create this, I do believe that this is going to be public for everybody. You know, I'm not going to, since I think I'm on the Elite Realty NKY, or maybe I'm on mine, but once I create everything, I can look. So right now, this is what it looks on desktop. I can look on mobile to see the way it looks. Go back here. And once I'm happy with everything, I can go to publish. And within maybe a minute, this is going to be on your website, live and ready to go. So let's go back to Cassie, for example. Cassie is selling in Richmond and Lexington, has a lot of different places that she sells. She could go and create new landing pages that are public that says, you know, buying. And create a new landing page and put it on a website that's buying and selling in Richmond. And then go and create one for Berea and all the places. Then on our website, she can add a page to where all those are available.
Now, Paul, if I can ask a quick question.
Sure.
So, and you may have already said this. So, doing like her putting these on, using as an example, and having the different where they can pull the listings, just click on that. How do they get, like, how would they actually find that landing page if they are not on her website?
So the only way they can find it is you have to put it out there somewhere, which goes back to, so if we go back to the original landing pages that we were creating, where's that at? So if we go back to our original landing pages, and let's go to a past landing page, it's only where you post it.
Okay.
So with this hashtag, so let's say I create a landing page and I hashtag this email marketing. And I emailed this landing page to, let's say, first-time home buyers. Let's say this is for first-time home buyers, email marketing. I can create that hashtag, but then I'm going to email it. So the only way people can find this right here is you have to post it or send it somewhere.
Okay.
So but now the other web landing pages that we just sort of kind of went over, and with these, you know, I'm just kind of seeing these for the first time along with you all, so it's still a little bit new to me on these landing pages, because like I said, this just went active like maybe 7 or 8 o'clock this morning. But the difference between this landing page right here and this one is that this one is set up and visible on your website. This one would only be to those that have the link, whether it be you shared it, posted it somewhere. That's the only place that it's available.
So when it comes up and you click on a Berea listing and it pops up and you want more information on that, when you click on that, does it take you to her website to pull that, or
Are you talking about right here on this one?
like for whatever your landing page is?
Well, it depends on what you put in there. So if we go back to where we created this, it's whatever link you put in, like at the beginning. If I go back here to, I'm going to start a new landing page. That's one of the things that I put right here. So if I want them to go to a specific area, I can send them to my web, or to wherever I want from here. So let's say if I wanted to send back to my website, I can put it in there. I'm pretty sure that once they actually submit the information, it takes them to the front of your website. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it does keep them on your website somewhere. But I don't know if it just lands on the front of your website, if it lands on the front of your version of the Remax search website, you know, for the consumers so looking for properties or anything. I'm not sure exactly where it lands, although I do know it's your version of whatever it is. But let's say you want to send somebody directly to your website or to Facebook or anywhere else. You can just put the information right here. And once they submit their information, that's where they're taken.
Okay.
Was that what you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let's go back to our website. Go back to pages. So to find this, you're going to go to Website Manager or just click Website. You'll pop up here, go to Pages, and you've got several different options. Now, if you don't like these, if you want to create something from brand spanking new, you can 100% do that. You can go to Create Custom Page, and it is completely blank. So you have the ability to create whatever you want. Let's say you wanted a brand new page that was just your videos. Cassie's got a bunch of videos that are available. You can do this, just start dropping all these videos. Oh wait, can I only do one? All right, so let's see here. Do I need to drop a new row? Okay. So I can do this. Let's say I just wanted well, let's do a little corner over here. So I can then just add a whole bunch of my videos if I wanted. So I can go here, drop this. And now you can create an entire page that was just your videos. I know several of you all have, whether it be home listings, home tours, it could be, your review of a local restaurant, but there's a lot of freedom you have here to create for your own website. Then once you hit publish, it's available right there on your website. Now you do have to add a page title. If you go into advanced options, and you can certainly do this, I know if you're comfortable with this, if you go to advanced options, you can do things like add the page title, obviously, add the slug. And if I remember, the slug is, I think that's what shows up. So it'd be like, so I think like it would be whenever someone like, I think this create, I'm not 100% sure, but this might be the slug. Look at that, you can even add a category. So for us, so you see this add to child sites, that's your all's website. So I have control of Remax Realty. But if I want, I can create a brand new landing page and I can add it to all of your all's websites. But you can do meta tags. If you know about that, great. If not, don't stress it. If you have a podcast, you can put that in there. You do not have to go into this advanced options. The only thing you have to do is put the page title in. That's the only thing it looks like it's requiring. Let's say you're working on it, but you don't want to publish it yet because you're still working on it. If you hit save, you should be able to go back and edit to where it's at. It won't be public until you actually publish it. So if you want to go around and play around a little bit, but you're not ready for anybody to see it, just hit save, work on it as you go. All right, any questions about this? And like I said, this is still kind of brand new, so kind of me scrolling through this and editing, I'm doing this in real time. But to me, there's already some great templates here that you can add to your website that really personalizes it and makes it your own. But there's a lot of cool, I think there's a lot of great things in here. But any questions about any of this?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, that's really what I had for you all today. I have recorded this, so I will get this up on the YouTube channel, hopefully later today, and share it. And yeah, if you want to go back and watch it, as always, if you just want to sit down and go over this with me, then just reach out. We'll schedule some time, sit together, and go over this together. So, everybody good?
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Have a fantastic
Thanks.
day. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
You
Thanks,
all
Paul.
too.
Bye.